Hi and welcome back to Powerwash Adventure. Get out of the way, get out of the way, go away, go away. Right, so usual things, many of the menus that I'm about to look at you can't see because of choices they've made in the way that they show the preview, not preview, is it preview in the game? So I'm just looking through, so Anubis was the last one, so today we're going to clean a news van, apparently. Cool. So there is another, I can't remember if I grabbed it last time, but I picked up another power washing, jet washing game that was actually free, and I haven't tried it yet. And I'm going to try and give it a go in the next couple of days. I'm actually on holiday. Well, technically I start my holiday tomorrow. So at some point during the week I'm going to give it a go. That one looks quite interesting. I don't know if, I can't remember if I mentioned it before, but it's got a sort of multiplayer mode, and that you can use the jet wash things to propel you, so you can do races and all that kind of stuff. I'm probably not going to do the multiplayer side of things, but I think it's quite a clever use of the mechanic. So it might be worth checking out, seeing if you can do it single player at least. I kind of realise that this is probably the least exciting of things to record and that. But I can't not play it because it's like weirdly satisfying. And after I've just come out of Portal, well, Portal 2 in VR, where, you know, solving test chambers and stuff like that, and it takes a bit of thought, a bit of effort, and this is just like mindless fun. So actually, yeah, it's a nice antidote. I really don't understand what that thing's for. I'm sure it must do something. So I haven't seen any kind of update to this. It definitely needs more work. It's got plenty of content and things, but I feel there's a lot of things could be improved about it. I haven't noticed any updates go past. So I'm hoping it is one of those things where they thought it was a good idea and then they've sort of abandoned it. So I feel this could turn into something fun. I'm hoping I can get on the roof of this thing, because that's actually going to be tricky otherwise. Just need to turn around some more. There we go. Snap turn. There's so many games I have tried that appear to only have snap turn, and it strikes me as an odd choice. I mean, I can see why you'd want to make it available as an option. I can even see why you may want to make it available as the default option. It's arguably a more comfortable way of doing things. I'm just going to start looking at the stats of what I've left to do. You won't be able to see it because of the way the game works. The preview works. Right, left back door. Middle net, right back door. Right, I've got the right back door. Roof, what's middle net? There's probably something up there. Can I get up there? Oh, I can. There we go. Hey! I was hoping it would let me do that. I bet the middle net is actually the grill at the front. Go away. Right, and we just have middle net, which I'm going to assume is this thing. Yeah, it was. Okay, I'm going to say that one's good. That was fun. Let's go back to the lobby, which is where I am anyway. Yes. Have I earned any more stuff? Unfortunately, you're not going to see any of this. Medium wash gun. I got 55 stars and 1,415 monies. Okay, I've got myself another. Right, I've only got one. I've got a 2-piece barrel left to go. That's $1,500. I don't have enough for that. Okay, so I'm going to have to earn some more. So what's next? We've done news van. Let's do robots. I'm going to do a couple in this because that was pretty quick. Whoa! Oh, we can stand. Oh wow. Okay. Well, there's places where we can stand. Right, let's start down the bottom. Looks like there's a few nooks and crannies I need to get into on this one, so this might take a while, this one actually. Still completely convinced that this is just someone had a particular game engine and they realised that they could just turn it into this, and all they've done is just download a load of, or buy a load of assets or whatever, and just put this texture repainting mechanic over it. And I'm okay with that. I'm completely okay with it. If I had any experience in coding VR, it's probably exactly the kind of thing I'd do. It's a bit of fun. But I'd give it smooth turn. So give it smooth turn. Do this while I'm here. Get all the angles that are easy to get. Not sure what it's caked in though. It's kind of questionable. All this brown and green. It's just mud, right? It's got to be just mud. I still haven't done the thing with this game that I kept saying I was going to do, which is I've been seeing things in the menus that suggest it's related to or derived from, or is even maybe going to include some kind of graffiti simulator thing as well. And I keep meaning to actually look at the background to this game. Because actually if there's a fun graffiti game that's related to this, that, especially if it isn't too expensive, I'd be tempted to actually try it out. I'm going to have to crouch down for this. I wish I knew why this was satisfying. There's just something about VR and doing ridiculous chores that works so well. Kind of thing that if I was to do it for, well, I said before, actually using a jet wash is fun. I think most people can agree on that. But like, if I had a jet wash and needed to go jet wash something, I wouldn't be in the mood for doing it today. It's a bit cold outside and all that kind of stuff. And yet here I am in my living room before I go out for a walk and everything, doing this, pretending to do it. It's utterly ridiculous and fantastic. Yeah, so I'm going to have to go for a walk today rather than a run. I have a goal which is to run 25k each week, and I'm only going to manage 10 because I've done something to my hip and left hip and left knee on Friday. Went out for a run, had a good run, didn't have any trouble or discomfort or pain or anything like that. Sat down and watched a movie in the evening, and my leg was grumbling a little bit, but I didn't really think much of it. Sometimes I'll go for a run and things will be a bit stiff afterwards, and then it clears up. I got up on Saturday morning, Sunday morning now, got up on Saturday morning and my leg was really quite frozen, as in, wouldn't move very well. It's been very, very sore. And I did think maybe I should go for a very gentle run, see if it will ease it up. But I was sensible and didn't. And I've woken up this morning and it's a little bit better, but still feels quite stiff and quite sore. So, given I'm on holiday for next week, I'm just declaring bankruptcy on running this week. I'm just going to concentrate on walking, because I'll probably just end up going out, doing a run, being pig-headed about it, like not going to let it beat me, not going to let it beat me, going to keep my streak, which is actually an unhealthy way of thinking about things. And then I'd do some damage and then won't be able to run for a month or something. So I'm just going to concentrate on going for a walk, very gently easing things off. Take something that's anti-inflammatory, probably. I have taken a couple of things already over the last couple of days, which seems to be helping. I've also noticed that playing this game has turned into like just rambling about my week thing. Which is kind of cool. Not that anyone cares. Right. Do you think that's most of the legs done? Oh, right knee, yeah. Right hip protector, right arm, right hip protector, right hip protector, right hip. What's that one? Okay, looking better. I realise you can't see what I'm looking at, sadly. So I'm trying to remember to read out what I'm looking at. This is bigger than I was expecting. More work than I was expecting, this one. Still some bits to do. I think I got that. Right hand axle. Is that that? No? Don't know what the right hand axle would be. I'll come back for that. Should we come up here? It certainly seems to take the dirt off in layers as well. It's not like, it's like I washed a bit there and you can see it receding. It's not just it all disappears, it sort of thins out and then disappears. I hadn't got the whole of the hand. Weird, I thought I'd done plenty of the hand. Oops, let's come up here. Boy. Can't decide if these ones that have got all these little tricky corners are more fun or less fun. There's something very satisfying about doing the big flat surfaces, like doing that swimming pool was pretty satisfying because it was pretty much all just big flat surface. I'm trying to find all these little corners and edges and so on. It's kind of annoying, but also kind of satisfying when you get it and you realise what little bit you've missed. Oh, there's a little bit there. Aha. I think I've got about as much as I can from around here. Certainly looking a lot better. Right, so I can stand there. Oh! Okay. Ah, I'm getting rid of the green as well, aren't I? He's got like a brass face. I thought the green was the paint on the face for a moment there. This doesn't feel very steady. Oh! It's thrown me off again. I may sneeze in a moment, this is a warning. I can feel my nose, like allergic reaction kind of sneeze coming on. So if I do suddenly sneeze, do forgive me. I just feel my nose itching. Right, so left foot axle 31%, right leg face 20. What am I missing on his face? I feel like I got all of his face. Oh, I can go on top. Ah. I wouldn't have called that his face. Left foot axle, right foot axle, left hip protector and right leg bumper. So everything's down the bottom now. So I'm looking for dirty bits down here. What am I missing? Right leg bumper. What are we calling a bumper? What are we calling a bumper? Okay, that's the right leg bumper. Right foot axle. Whoops. I think that got that. Oh, left eye. Need to go back up and do his eye. Left foot axle. Right, we know what axles are now on this. It's like that ball bearing thing under there. Come on. I'm trying to get around the hip box. There we go. Right, left hip protector. Oh, I got the eye. I was looking at the wrong thing. You can't see it, I realise. Left hip protector. Literally what I could do with right now. It's my left hip that's painful. Come on. Whoa, he moves. That was cool. Okay, I liked that one. Alright, that was fun. I'm going to give him that one. How much did I earn from that? Okay, I've got over 1,000 left. Am I going to do one more? Oh, there's a truck. So the next one to do is a truck and it's huge. So I'm going to leave that for next time. I'm going to make this a quick dip in. Coming at you. I don't know why I like this. I shouldn't really like this. There's not a lot to it. There's no real gameplay element to it. It is just a VR experience. But there's just something about Jet Wash and VR that go together. It makes so much sense. I think my biggest complaint about this game is that you can't pick the cones up. There was a statue and there was a robot and things like that. Cones are supposed to go on heads. Everybody knows this. So, from this dip into Powerwash Adventure, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.